Good morning. Part of this relationship is me being honest with you. And the truth right now is I'm not sure what I'm doing. It's early. And I did not plan this trip at all. Normally there's only a small degree of planning that goes into these things, but this trip I really haven't planned much of anything. So I'm up early. I got some spots picked out on a map, and we're just gonna go see what happens. All right, let's go. So basically this whole day has been a bust so far. Everywhere I go, it's snowing like crazy. There's just no way to safely put a quad up in the air in this. Not without conformal coating and a whole lot of faith, neither of which I have right now. So I'm gonna get back on the road and see if I can find some drier weather to go do some flights in. God, I would love to hit that ridge line up there. It's so pretty. Kind of changed my mind. I'm actually gonna attempt to fly a pack. I don't think I'm gonna go far, but I gotta capture this. It's really cool. So let's do a little flight real quick.
Wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. So, cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. Maybe reveal it, they ring me and tell you my name. Yeah, I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, stop playing games. No more concealing, they ring me, I won't be ashamed. Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give into the pressure. Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright. Cause this pressure's really bringing me down.
So fortunately the snow has stopped. I was able to fly a little bit, and I would love to continue down this road, but unfortunately it gets really muddy and gross back that way. So I don't have a lot of faith in this little rental RAV4 thing, so I'm gonna turn around, head back to the main road, and we'll see what else we can find. Check out this storm. It's wrapping around like 180 degrees. Really cool. Other than the fact that I'm getting ready to drive through it. That part's not very cool. Finally halfway back to Portland now, but the weather has finally cleared up. It's really nice. So, found myself a waterfall and a little hike. We're gonna go down there and check it out. See what we got here. White River Falls State Park. Wow. Holy crap, man. Actually, way more to it than I'm able to show with the camera too. It's really huge. The scale is just unbelievable. Very cold and very windy and very wet here, so I don't think I'm going to be flying at all here. But I see some cool stuff sort of down that way. Let's walk down there and check it out. I don't know whether this is super cool or terrifying, but this is super cool. Wow. So this is a retired hydroelectric dam, something along those lines. Nice, made it. Most cities or whatever have these types of places Very, very roped off from the public. For safety reasons, I guess, but. The thing said rugged hiking. It's not too bad going down. Going back up looks like it's gonna be a real nightmare. Now this is pretty neat. I do not know, however, how safe it is to go inside. But really cool. Well, I wasn't gonna fly it because it's super risky, but how can you not? How can you not fly it? So, just gotta find a place and wait for a few more soft targets to leave. We'll see what we can do. I think I'm gonna feel out some lines with this one first. If it's feeling good, I'll step it up to the big quad. So the plan is to take off, try to stay over dry land initially, and see what the video's like over in this area, as well as in the bando part. And if we're feeling good, I'll try to do my line that I have in mind with this quad, and then be done with it, because this is one of the riskiest flights I've ever done. Plus, there's literally water. It's like, it might as well be raining. It's very wet right now, so we'll see. Hopefully that conformal holds up. I did it. It wasn't too bad. I'm sure the video is not going to be great, but you know, it wasn't bad considering one flight. There's soft targets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot blame me for not wanting to hit a soft target. And if you don't care, then shame on you, because I have kids. Anyways, fun part's over now. I gotta hike all the way back up there. Doesn't look that bad on the camera, but damn wide angle lens, it's far and steep, so see you at the top. Park host, Bill and Carol Smith. Thank you, Bill and Carol Smith. Very nice park you have here. All right, now it's time to get back over toward Portland, figure out where I'm gonna stay for the night and how I'm gonna kill the rest of these battery packs. Oh, and for those of you wondering what's up with the glove, a few things. First of all, I keep it for cold. I live in Florida, my hands get cold when I'm flying out here, so I keep them for cold. On this hike, however, it's not that cold, but I'm keeping it so that I have, obviously with my my finger injury here, I have better grip strength and better, traction with my fingers with these rubber gloves. So given the nature of the hike I was just on, I figured it'd be best to have, at least one hand working better than normal. So that's all. Let's go. It's one of the creepiest, coolest things I've seen. It's like an abandoned boat dock on a foggy river, lake thing with a crashed boat. With a crashed boat also. Yes, I'm aware this is a little insane, but I'm seeing this volcano. Here's the deal, guys. I've been around the world. Been to Mount Everest. Been to Patagonia. Been to the Middle East. Yeah, I caught a sunrise in the Middle East once. Best sunrise in the world, right here. It's Mount Saint Helens. It does not get better than that. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Absolutely amazing. Here's the deal. I'd love to be able to take off from over here, get to the top of that face there, and skirt down along that waterfall. There's so much scraggle over here, I just don't see a way. There's no way to get over there. I tried to figure out how to get over there. So I guess we're just gonna hike through the woods till I can find a good enough opening. Alright, I think I found it. I think they call this a boat ramp. So there's a bit of a clearing here. There's enough room right here. And I don't know. I think this is going to be good enough line of sight. I think it's going to be great. I need to make sure I pay attention to when to terminate at the end of the waterfall so I don't run into the trees. My only concern. But we got to do it. Now, I started to explain in last month's episode some of what I go through before I do any of these trips, and then on these trips before I do any of the actual flights, right? Like, so at this point, now that I'm here and I'm ready to go, I have done tons of due diligence to make sure that this is okay, right? Like, I've scoured the internet. I've done everything short of asking for permission in person. And the reason there's reasons I don't specifically ask for permission or, you know, make my presence known to, well, especially like park rangers, law enforcement, whatever. Because most of them don't understand. Nor do they really fully understand the law. So I've looked at the laws. I have looked at the state and county specific ordinances. This is a state park governed by state park legislature, and there is no problem with a drone in all but 2 Oregon state parks. So we're cool on there. So we're cool on that note, right? But there are a few other things. One of which is FAA. So I use AirMap, but there are tons of others. Make sure that I'm not in any sort of controlled airspace. But as you can hear, there's a helicopter somewhere. Regardless of whether you're in controlled airspace or not, like, it's possible that a helicopter's flying, you know, a few feet over the water here. You gotta watch out for these things, right? Where is he? There he is. He's pretty far up there. There he is. So he's pretty far up there. So not an issue. But obviously I'm gonna make sure before I take off that there's no air traffic around. And if air traffic does come around, you just get low to the ground. You come on back. Stay away from them. It's that simple. It's not hard, folks. Just do your due diligence. Do your research. And don't be an idiot. You know what I mean? I'm afraid I'm going to fall over into the water. That's what I'm worried about. Really close to the water here. Alright, here we go. It's just that simple. Alright. Now it's time to get over to the airport because it's getting late. And I'm hungry and I'm ready to get some food. I'm ready to get back to Florida. So, cue the exit sequence.